You know what it is, yeah? If MMA was Call of Duty, O'Malley's sprinting around with what was the light on the feet? Marathon or some shit, whatever it was, when you could like sprint for a long time. O'Malley's sprinting around with a UMP 45. Yeah. You got Alex Pereira fucking trying to hit people with a Barrett 50 cal close range. You know what I mean? Like really putting it on the fucking line here. And then Merab is sitting in the fucking corner with Ghost and just fucking sitting there with his shotgun waiting for someone to walk in front of it, dude. With a tactical insertion somewhere nearby as well. Just fuck off. Just camping with a riot shield, dude. Fuck off, dude. With like claymores set up around. You know what I mean? Just fuck off. You know? So fucking annoying, dude. Yeah, exactly. Claymores as well. Yeah. Got O'Malley sprinting around trying to get his kill streak on a fucking UMP 45, you know? Just sprinting around corners, jumping, quick, like just ready to zoom in anywhere, aiming around everywhere, just ready to go. And then walks past the wrong corner. Psh, Merab gets him. Yeah, I mean, so fucking lame, dude. Sitting in his fucking corner with a riot shield. Just fuck off. Take some risk. Anyway, it's all good. Too much smoking and gaming? Nah. But he did gas a lot. Like Merab did break him. A lot of people were wondering why he didn't put his foot down when he needed to. And it was like, dude, he was getting gassed out. You know what I mean? He was breathing really heavy. And Tim Welch, yeah. Hey, dude. He said something, this is nearly finished, or we're nearly over with this, or something in the corner in the 5th round. I'm like, that's not what we should be saying, dude. You know? This is nearly over with, or something like that. Like, why? Don't say that in the corner to O'Malley in round 5. 5 minutes to knock this motherfucker out. That's what we need to hear. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Merab's the type of guy on COD, yeah? You invite him to a 1v1, search and destroy. He's planting the fucking bomb. You know, this is Merab on COD. It's so fucking lame, dude. I would have used that example for Bilal, but it might have hit a little bit too hard. You know what I mean? But this is the type of shit we're talking about. You're like, where is this guy, dude? Like, we're trying to have a 1v1 here. The bomb has been planted. Beep, beep. Yeah, it's like, fuck, who is this guy, dude? You know? You've been searching around the map for him the whole time. Like, where the fuck is this? He's planted the bomb at the other side of the map or some shit. And he's just waiting. Type of shit. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. It's not the right part of the game, dude. Have some fucking cojones. Who sets a 1v1 as S&D? Dude, 1v1 is S&D. What do you mean who sets a 1v1 on S&D? You never played COD in your life. The whole point of a 1v1 was that you could see the kill cam every time you fucking outplayed someone. About 1v1 S&D, bro. S&D was the 1v1 thing. Snort. I'm snorting a lot. Yeah, I'm a bit ill. Snort, yeah. Anyway, Hardcore is simping for O'Malley's ground game that they've been waiting to show. I know, yeah, they didn't show much, did they? Merab not even, but they just like his gay style. I know, yeah, so they're like adopting Merab as part of them. That's weird, isn't it? I mean, he doesn't believe, but I mean, gay enough. You know what I mean? Bring him in. He's one of us. Impression of Hardcore seething 25 minutes of grappling. A Hardcore seeing 25 minutes of grappling. This is a Hardcore fan 25-minute grapple fest of just holding against a cage. He won? Genius game plan from him. God, it's just amazing. Dude, anyone who calls this boring is a casual. I fucking... feel like you're allowed to root against anyone unless they're the most boring motherfucker in the world these days. Figueiredo beats Merab and Umar via Goblin charge. All right. Thank you for the $2. Aldana being let to go on is crazy. And Zell Huber fight could have been stopped as well. Jan Sells will rise again. Yeah, they wanted to show the fighting spirit of the Mexicans. I swear to God, there might be something to that because they were all, well, everyone who lost was Mexican, but they were all Mexican the way the fights got like let to go on. You know, Jan Sells will rise again. We will, dude. We will. Do you think O'Malley will fight Cejudo or Sandhagen next? I think he'll look towards Cejudo. Sandhagen is definitely an option, but I think the easier fight for him is Cejudo, and he knows that. And also, it's a bigger fight as well, isn't it? The Cejudo fight, because they got a bit of setup to it. Sandhagen's probably going to be really respectful and shit. I know it's a stinker fight, but how does Grasso not have a case for another rematch? Fuck off. Fuck off. I know she could, but like, no, we got to give someone a title shot. Hold up a fucking division for 3 years on four bullshit fights. No. Do Sergey and Volkov count? No, because they're blonde hair, blue eyes, guys. So they have that instinct in them to be a gladiator. Your last vid, 626, you said you take dicks. To be honest, Merab was being rude, screaming at Tim, so he should have been DQ'd. Exactly. Take the belt off him. No, I'm joking. No, Merab did good. You know, cardio he pushed was insane. It's insane, the cardio he pushes. And his takedowns did look better than normal, you know what I mean? Normally he fails all of them, so yeah, he's good. Maybe they work better against taller opponents. Maybe you got to be tall to catch Merab, but you also have to be short to shuck him off the way you need to. Shorter, you know, you can't have a top center of gravity with him diving for the legs at range. He's disgusting looking. I think he's earned his shot against Ngannou. Yeah. Now it's over with thoughts of $20 million on the Sphere. I mean, the Sphere was good. It just wasn't $20 million good. Like, yes or no, chat? That could have been done without an Emmy award-winning camera crew and production team. Like, the graphics on the screen for the main fights that they did, like, that is fine. That was great. But I think you could have chopped off about 12, 13 million of that spending. You know? Like, the camera crew were no different. The audio crew were worse. Yes or no? They were generally worse. But the graphics were cool. Like, having the fighters up there and the tail of the tape at the back. But, yeah, I just think it could have been... The spending could have been halved, you know? Like, the first time the UFC gets a fucking 4-truck production team and all of a sudden, what's it called? The first time they get a 4-truck production team, all of a sudden, Terrence Crawford is Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, I mean, we never had that problem before. Umar. Ugh. It's double poison. Sean versus Henry pick. Do you think O'Malley will end up like Darren Till and get out grappled by top level grapplers? Do you seeing Sean improving and how? No, I think O'Malley will still be a top dog. Dude, O'Malley looked... All right, let's put it this way, yeah? Other than Aldo, who's looked better against Merab? Oh, loads of people, actually. Marias did, didn't he? Marias did. But on his recent spree that he's been on, like where he's hit his prime, you know? I feel like, Sainz. I'm talking about his recent spree. Like, he did better than Yan. Yan did not good at all. But Cejudo did all right. But in the second and third, he got fucking badly ragdolled. O'Malley never got done like that. Do I see Sean improving and how? Yeah, he needs to improve his grappling, yeah. It's his main thing. Maybe put on some weight. He looked small, like he looked frail out there. O'Malley can't move up to featherweight, by the way. I will say that. I think Topuria would fucking manhandle him. I'll take that back. Because he isn't big. You need to realize that about O'Malley. He's 5'11", but he's 5'9". A weak 5'9". Like, he isn't crazy towering for the division. You know what I mean? He just looks a bit frail. So maybe a couple pounds extra if he can afford it. You think is to call people who hate Merab casuals claiming they hate wrestling. I know, dude. They don't hate wrestling because we were all fucking orgasming over Tsarukian versus Gamrot. It's not the same. Just because a takedown has happened does not mean you have to like it. You fucking fence-sitting, grifting tards in the MMA community. You're allowed to call shit out for not being lethal. It's not Oliveira shit. It's just fucking not. It's not Habib shit. It's not. Fuck, man. When we're not. You're literally striking obsessed casual. Oh, sorry. Are you not? No, you're right, dude. I'd much rather if Holloway would have just held Gaethje against a cage and like held him there, control time. That would have made a really much more fun fight, right? Or if Pereira would have just took down Hill and got a 5-round decision. That would have made it way more fun, right? No. The sport is saved by the aura of Western strikers. And I'm stomping on every key point of this take. And you know it's true, but you're denying it because you're a casual and you're trying to convince everyone that you're a fucking hardcore fan. No wonder you're from Canada as well. If fighters fuck how they fight, what would be your top 3 co-ed Puta? No, I'm good, man. You fucking weirdo. Diego Lopez. 1, 3, and 5. Listen, 3 and 5. I've got O'Malley. I don't know why people are up in arms about it being 48-47. I fucking hate them. 3 and 5. 5 is 100% O'Malley's round. 3 is a swing round that I lean towards O'Malley on damage because he busted Merab open in that round. So I'm like, but because he's ugly and inbred, all of a sudden control time counts. People were saying Merab dominated Cejudo, but don't you think he dominated O'Malley? No, I don't think he dominated O'Malley. He dominated him in the 4th and 2nd. But he just broke O'Malley, I would say. Domination to me is like 10-8 rounds involved. There were no 10-8 rounds in that fight. Thank you for the $5. That's true. Right? He never dropped him. He never busted him open. You know, he never bruised up his face, left him unrecognizable, you know, finished him. You know, will never stop shooting even when all of his takedowns are stuffed. And now we know he runs on the outside. I think the key to beat him is to stuff a takedown and beat him in the clinch. That's what Sains did. That's actually what Frankie Sains did to him. Merab controls grappling equals Izzy's point striking. Oh, but you don't appreciate the art of what Izzy's doing right now as he low kicks at range. Ugh. And you condemn that? But then some fucking wannabe hardcore guy will say, genius. What a fucking genius, you guys. Clinching, wrist control, thigh strikes, foot stomps exist. Hardcores. Wowie zowie, what a fun style. I love 2 men hugging each other aggressively. I know, dude. So fucking lame. It's just that people don't feel like they can shit on anything these days. You know what I mean? Like, you're not allowed to hate things. You have to hate things. Or your love means nothing. You know what I mean? Hate and love are in constant fucking juxtaposition with each other. One means nothing if you can't have the other. You know what I'm saying? It's so lame, these guys these days. Why does everyone feel the need to shit on things they don't like? Because it must be shat on. No Geordie. Guess which ethnic group? I know, dude. Take a guess on any of them. Merab winning is just like Strickland winning, a fluke, and he's going to lose the belt right away to Umar. All right, dude. Jeez, it's not a fluke, is it? The type of grappling I love is when Habib is pounding Barboza against the fence and you can see his face looking up at the ref in desperation. True. That is badass, brutal shit, not Merab licking Sean's back. Dude, he humiliated Sean. It's a 7-second clip of him kissing him and then doing this at a missed wheel kick that he'd never fucking throw in his life. Wow, he humiliated him out there. The whole fight on the feet, he was fucking scarpering away from him. Wanting nothing to do with it. It's all good, though. I hate the inbred fans. It's called the UFC, meaning Ultimate Fighting Championship. Merab did no fighting. Sometimes there was some good ground and pound, and at the end of the 4th, he did tee off a bit, yeah. But other than that, nothing. I'm not going too hard. I'm just, you know, being hyperbolic, but yeah. But what I'm saying is true, though. How can you like watching that, man? Finish a fight. Go for a submission. Take the back. Get mount. Land vicious ground and pound. Cut a guy open with elbows from top position. Do something but lay there and throw body shots and headshots with the arm. That's bullshit. You know what I mean? And if Paddy would do that to anyone, everyone would be shitting on him as well. But because he's ugly and inbred, all of a sudden it's, actually, this is distinguished grappling, I say. You know? They want the sport dead. They don't. They just, well, they do. Well, they don't want it dead. They just don't want any backlash whatsoever on anything. So they just praise every winner, regardless of how lame it is. Like, I could see them replicating the Sphere more often, but you can save a lot of money with none of the, oh, Make-A-Wish Mexico, we're so proud of you. Like when your kid shows you a fucking macaroni drawing of an owl that looks nothing like it. This is going right on the fridge. I'm so proud of your artwork. You know what I mean? They've just shat all over a page. You know what I mean? That's basically what it was with the Mexico pandering that they're doing. But I just feel like it could have been trimmed on a lot of the expenses if they didn't do the Mexico theme and they just did the Sphere stuff with the constellations and the fighters up there to save a lot of money. Cut all of these Emmy award-winning guys that think Terrence Crawford is fucking Kendrick Lamar, and they've got the audio buzzing for the Rosas fight, and they've got the fucking, honestly, chat, yes or no, the corner work was louder than the commentary. Like the camera angle, yeah, when it was over the top of the cage looking in, you could hear the commentary and you could still hear the corner being loud. But then when they went cage side and you were looking through the cage, you could only hear the corner. Like they didn't have directional audio pickup. They had like omnidirectional microphones where they were like picking up what was in the cage, but then they were picking up some shit happening back here. Like it was crazy. But I think the audio was dog shit. They don't need Emmy award-winning camera guys. Any camera guy can do it. But I did like it though. But it was great, but they could trim off a lot of expenses for useless things that didn't make a difference. But what I really liked was like the tailor the tape, the fighters up there in like constellations. You know what I mean? Before the fights, that was really cool. But also the audio. Anyone else? The walkouts were echoing. I'm not on the verge of tears. I got a sore throat. The walkouts were echoing, right? They were walking out. There was an echo, a long delayed echo to the walkouts. Like they killed the walkouts.